food getting low on your diet, feeling like your bowl's getting really empty? Well, that's where I'm at in my prep. And so I want to show you one of my meals of how I'm adjusting it, because I just pulled quite a bit of food down so we can keep in some micronutrients and fiber and manage hunger, but still take care of fat loss like I need to. So I am 4 weeks out from the Texas Pro now, and my body weight was getting pretty stagnant over the past week, and I really need to push the hammer down. So I have pulled out 100 grams of carbohydrates on my training day diet, which this meal I'm going to show you is my meal number 3 for the day, which is my second meal that comes after my post-workout meal. And I have 35 grams of carbs out of this meal. So let me show you the changes. So rice, I still have my rice cooker going daily. However, this has really come down. I used to do 3 cups uncooked, cooking the night before. Now just doing a cup and a half cooked. But in this meal, I was doing 240 grams of cooked rice, and that's the main calorie chunk that I need to remove. So I have moved this down to 110 grams of rice in this meal. And that was the biggest energy contribution that I could pull from, and where I will make up some volume with what I can show you next. So what I was doing for veggies in this meal were 100 grams of green beans. But since the volumes come down, I wanted to add in a little bit more veggies. So, but there's a thing to manage on prep, like veggies aren't calorie free, right? So I track everything in chronometers, so all the calories are accounted for. The fibers are accounted for too. So I also didn't want some huge jump up in fiber, but I want enough to also manage good bowel movements while my total food volume is coming down. So I did bring in broccoli. You do have to be careful with broccoli because it does have some prebiotic in it, so it can get you kind of gassy. However, with broccoli, it has glucosinades, which are strong anti-inflammatory molecules. It's great for your phase 2 liver detoxification, high in lots of nutrients, vitamin A, vitamin K, and also can help with estrogen metabolism, but probably not to a major degree just in 50 grams of broccoli. It's when you take in the supplement DIM, that's what you're getting is where it comes from, is broccoli, these cruciferous veggies. So bringing in 50 grams of broccoli, just a small amount to bump up some volume. And then also, in the fridge, is Renee's been on a kick of kale, which I had kale a long time ago, and I wasn't huge on it because it is pretty bitter. And the more bitter these cruciferous veggies are, it's usually the ones that are better for you because that bitterness is that glucosinate, that antioxidant component to these veggies. So I just want this more so for a little extra volume in the meal. I started very conservative with 15 grams, which I know it doesn't sound like a lot, but 15 grams of kale has good volume. And actually I like it now. So that was part of the veggie change. Fruit-wise, I didn't change much really here. You'll see my very sad fruit basket, which need to do grocery shopping tomorrow. So we're down to these last bananas, but I just slice them off and as I go. But I was doing 50 grams of banana. I think I ran short one day and ended up dropping it to 40 grams just because that's what I had. But I just let that ride. So I'm staying with the 40 grams of banana now. You could always move to like higher volume or more fiber fruit, but banana's been fine. I'm okay being hungry, like I like it. So it's not always chasing that, but at least with banana having some fruit, some potassium contribution along with the other green veggies is just what I want to keep kind of standard. And I really enjoy mixing banana into my rice and veggies. And it's not because I'm hungry, guys. It's because I have been doing this all off season long too. So I do like it. All right. And also for the protein aspect, I was doing 165 grams of cooked chicken. And this has Grill Mates Smokehouse Maple on it. I upped this to 175 grams to match the protein. So this was like 59 grams of protein per meal. Dropping that much rice out also lowered the protein. So I just bring up the rice, the meat in it, just to maintain that amount of protein in the meal. And man, you can probably really see this sliding. I've only done this diet for 3 days, and like I've already down now. I was sitting around 243, 244, now coming right down into the 241 area. So this is, I'll be changing very fast at this point. You can probably see my diet face is going hard now. And then condiment wise with this meal, I do 30 mils of J3U's Polynesian, and then also 5 mils of sweet habanero. So this meal has a good sweet spicy combo, and also have a half teaspoon of salt that I add in. So been standardizing that. And that is my meal number 3. So total 60 grams of protein, now 50 grams of carbs, was 85 grams of carbs, and I'm still at 6 grams of fat for this meal. Now, I also have bumped up my clenbuterol by 20 micrograms, so give me a little extra push there, but I am maintaining my steps at 12,000 per day, not pushing that up anymore, and not doing any direct cardio either. So I had quite a bit of food still to play with, and so I wanted to pull that lever more. And even training, like these last couple sessions, I had a leg day and also my push day today, and those numbers I still were able to progress and maintain the rest. So even on this food amount, I'm able to still sustain training. So it made a lot of sense that I was pulling calories down rather than doing more adding in cardio or doing more steps. So always trying to maintain training performance and let that kind of be part of the decision of if you're dropping food or doing more cardio or upping your fat burners as well. So anyway, that's 4 weeks out. Just some quick updates, some diet tips, and we'll talk to you next week.